All right, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. We got out of that short week last week and back to normal schedule again here. We also got earnings season coming up too. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Stocks are going to be um, kind of thin over the next couple of weeks while we get through earnings because I won't trade anything that has earnings in less than 21 days. So keeping this list small, one up, one down, and one sideways for you. All right. So the first one that I'm looking at here is going to be FedEx. Okay. FedEx has had a good run up since it made its 1 year low down here. A little choppy at times, but for the most part, pushing up. Now, it did rally really good after earnings, pulled all the way back down to the 50-day, and then bounced off that and finally broke back above the 200-day. You can see, while it is choppy, a lot of bulls are in here trying to push this back up. So as long as FedEx can hold this 200-day, then I would like to take it to the upside, look to see it run towards this 250 level. All right. So I like the idea of selling the 220 call spread. No, sorry, scratch that. 220 put spread. Okay, down here a little support level. Gives you a little bit of wiggle room. And like I said, I want to see this squeeze, kind of push this momentum up and retrace back up to the 250 level. So when you're taking a look at FedEx, we're going to go to August 19th. And we're going to just look right around that 30 delta mark, the 220, 210 put spread. Right now, as of Friday, was about $2.60 in credit. So not too bad at all. 65 pop and your defined risk. So this lines up perfect with delta, pop, and credit. All right. Now the next one that I'm looking at is NVDA. Now NVDA, I actually want to see kind of come back down a little bit. So it's been dropping ever since it made its all-time high. It hit the 1 year low again and 4 days in a row. Actually 3 up days and one pretty much sideways day. It opened where it opened last time and closed the same exact spot. So while this does potentially have run room up to the 173 area, it's had quite a few days of just straight green days. Looking for this to maybe slow down a little bit, maybe even while it builds this squeeze up. And I want to see it kind of come back down and retest these 140s. Okay. So on NVIDIA, August, ideally, I would like to sell the 180, 185 call spread, but I would want $1 or better on this. Okay. That gives us 79 pop, 5 short deltas, and your max loss is 4. So I would prefer to get these 180s because that does, like I was saying, put you above the 50-day moving average, right at a little bit of resistance here. 175 will put you kind of like right here, which isn't much to work with. So that's why I'm hoping we see it get right around the 180s for $1. Okay. All right, and the last one here is going to be PDD. This one's a little bit more sideways. All right, I think it leans it a hair short, just barely. But, PDD actually had a good little run up after hitting this low area down here right around 31. So it rallied up and then it hit that 200-day mark. And you can see it's kind of just hovering here, just following the 200-day. It's holding it as support, okay, bouncing right off of it. So there's a squeeze building, upward momentum kind of dying off. So looking at a strangle on this one, it'll lean it a hair short and then going all the way up to these 90s, which gives you a lot of run room should it actually like take off. All right. But also looking at these 40 call puts, excuse me, in case it does fire short, you got a little bit of support coverage here, decent level, and you'll be covered on this one. So when you take a look at it, PDD in August, going to be those 40 puts at a 6 delta and those 90 calls at a 7 delta, 85 to 90 cents, right? You do 2 contracts, that's $170 for $1,200 almost 2 short deltas, and a 90% probability. Now, you could, if you wanted to get a little bit more aggressive with it, go move these calls down to 85, right? Then you're going to get an 88 pop, 4 short deltas. You could do one contract for $1.10, okay? And you're still covering well over the expected move. But for me, I like to get as far out as possible, especially in this market, to help keep those winners going. And that's going to be it. I don't think you could do an iron condor. I really don't like the idea of an iron condor 40 days out either. It'll get a little too tight here. Yeah, you can't do it. All right, so no defined risk on this one. So that's going to be it, you guys. Just 3 simple stocks here, one up, one down, one sideways. Looking at that for tomorrow and into the week. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and maybe one day I shall see you in chat.